588 Lynn, hello. How are you? Been a long time. I know. Vintage Spider, hello. How are you? How have you been doing, Lynn? Spider, did you have a good day? Ah. Too long. I hope everything's been good with you, Lynn. I really do. Michelle Creations, hello. Was just going to bed. Hello. Oh, Lynn says pretty good. Running around all day. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit here, a little bit there. Actually, it's part of the reason why I'm late. I was doing some research and shit. But it's always nice to hear your voice, Les. It's always nice to see you. That's sweet. So I was doing a little bit of research and I got a little into it and a little carried away, and I was like, "Oh shit!" It's for videos that are coming up later in the month. So looking good as always. Well, thank you. Yeah, I had a really rough year medically. So this year started out sick, but at least it wasn't with anything that's wrong with me. It's just because it was going around. So yesterday I think I'm fully recovered. At least I hope so. Now I got a cold. But that's okay. Michelle says, smashed it. Now I'm sleepy. Have a great night, Les. You too, Michelle. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Lynn says, tell me about it. I have it now. Yeah, I had that shit the first week of January. That was no joke. No joke. Whatever's going around will take the bejeezies out of you. That's for sure. So, but I think I'm over it 100% now. I think. I hope. Better be. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome. I just love it when bigger channels notice me. I really do. Feel like I'm a zombie. Oh, yeah. I had it coming out both ends and sick as a dog in between. I understand. But yay. Two of the channels that I like, and they're a little bigger than I am and stuff, and I love it when they notice me. They actually watch my videos, actually. I was shocked. So Lynn's just getting the start of it. Have fun. Nicole, hey, hello. How are you? Snickerdoodle, hello. How are you? They shout you out. Oh, wow, even better. No, they don't have live chats and shit like that. They don't. There's one of them, Degeneration Nation. Hello. Hey there. I thought I'd jump in and say hi. Thanks for checking out my videos. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of yours, Nation. I really am. You're one of the two that I really like. Doing good. How about you, Sis Snicker? I'm doing great. I'm not complaining. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing a series on the topic that we so love to talk about. So, yeah, I was just telling him that you don't have live chats and stuff like that, and it's nice when a comment and it's noticed and stuff. I need to start doing that, reading my comments and start replying. Actually, that's one of my resolutions. I haven't done it for a long time. So, like I said, I was doing some research and for some videos I'm going to be coming out with towards the end of January. I'm going to be continuing my series on sovereign citizens, and I was actually looking up the actual definitions of the words that these sovereigns like to talk about, and how stupid they really sound. Doing good, thanks. How you been? I've been good, Nicole. I'm not complaining. Been a little busy today, but I'm doing good. Are you also subscribed to Van Balen as well? He posts good videos too. Yes, he's the other one. Van Balen, he's the other one that I watch. 580 Lynn, took you a year on Facebook. Yes, yeah, Lynn's right. It took me a year on Facebook to respond to somebody. I was like, dang, it's been a year. Yeah, Nation, I'm subscribed to him. I found you, then I found him. I'm not sure. I think I was watching one of your videos and he came up on the recommended on the side, and I think that's how I found him. And I love the intro to your videos. I love that. They kick ass. Year later, I get a high. This is Lynn. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't get on Facebook that often. I usually go by my phone, and half the time I kind of ignore it. I shouldn't. I'm doing good so far. But yeah, you guys, Degeneration Nation and Van Balen are the two that I watch when it comes to sovereign citizens. There's couples out there, a couple more that I want to kind of watch once in a while, but they're not as entertaining as Nation and Van Balen. Or it's cold tonight. No kidding. I was just out there a little bit ago. Got my dinner and just sitting here getting cold because I was taking notes. So, yeah, I'm doing some research for that. I'm actually going to dive into it. I just subscribed to Nation just now. Good. If you're, especially if you like sovereign citizens, the sovereign citizen movement, I'm really going to dig into that. I think it's a dangerous movement, and they're just funny. I just love watching them. My favorite part, of course, is, do you have probable cause? Well, yeah, you asshole. You ain't got no tag on your car. Well, that's not against the law. Really? It's in the Constitution. No, it's not. I didn't read. You must have a license plate on your car in the Constitution. Well, I have a right to travel. It's in the Constitution. No, it's not. I'm like, if you're going to speak, that's called the Declaration of Independence, and it's called life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I don't see anything in there that says you have the right to drive a Ferrari down the road at 95 miles an hour with no plates. Or am I being detained, or am I free to go? Oh my God, yes. Am I being detained? Well, gee, let me see. I don't know. You have no license, no registration, no insurance. You refuse to give me your name. You're surrounded by 5 cops. Um, let's see. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maggie Farrell, hello. She says, hi, everybody. And Les. Zorg, hello. Yeah, I love the am I being detained? Oh, I don't know. You're at a checkpoint. 4 licenses. You're refusing to show it. Gee, I wonder. You're prohibiting my rights, or you're violating my rights as a citizen. I think, was it you, Nation, that put out a video? It was either you or Van Balen. Thumbs up, LEZ'S show, you crazy kid. Hi, Jeffrey. Hello. Oh, and they'll also reference Black's Law Dictionary, which really has no power. No kidding. No kidding. I started to read part of it, and I was like, oh, I am not loading this to my computer so I can read it all. No way. No way. It has no power, no standing, no nothing. The Black's Law Dictionary actually cites shit before the Constitution, before the Declaration of Independence. It was more like they're referencing stuff that's like kind of like guidelines before then. Once they came up with that, the laws before that, whatever the rules were, non-existent. Connie Baldwin, hello. How are you? I'm talking to Degeneration Nation, which I would love to send you a link to come up here one day, or even tonight. That would be a great surprise to get on and talk about the sovereign citizens. It's just absolutely. I think it even references the Articles of Confederation. Exactly. And it does. It really does, Nation. And that is kind of what they used before the implementation of the Constitution and stuff. So was the Articles of Confederation, which no longer exists because there is no Confederation anymore. None. And I love how they say the government, the U.S. government, is a corporation. Well, in a way, maybe you can consider that a corporation. They make money to help your ass not work and to be able to drive around with no license, no registration, no insurance, no job, no nothing. It's to fund your ass. And I love how they say, I don't have to follow your laws, but you have to protect me. That's another thing. Oh God, I can talk about them all night. That's why I'm doing videos and shit. I really want to get into it. I'm going to do a whole series. It's just fantastic. But you guys, you know, I did the first sovereign video, and I told you I was going to do more. Then I'm getting ready to get to doing it. I'm getting all the stuff in place. I'm almost done. And Degeneration Nation and Van Balen are the two that I watch the absolute most. They're the ones. Degeneration is he'll show video and then he'll do a commentary, a slight commentary, whatever. And he also throughout the thing, every once in a while he'll like put what's going on, or at the end of the video he'll put what's going on. But he shows these people who are sovereign citizens who think they're in the right, and they actually make themselves look stupid. They really do. And so Degeneration Nation and Van Balen are the two that if you want to get kind of educated on, just to get a feel for what they are, what they stand for, they're the ones to watch, honestly. Kathy Rebuilds, hello. Hello's already in bed listening. Awesome. I've got an invitation to Generation Nation if you will come on my live stream tonight, or if you would like to come on at another time, Degeneration Nation, we can schedule something if you'd be more willing to come on. You don't have to show your face. You can just leave your camera, your pic on. You don't have to show your face. Because I want to get the word out about how dangerous this is. But then again, somebody might think it's cool, which is fine too. I like to be fair. I like to really be fair. But, Holly Gribble, hello. Hello. So that's actually what I was doing. That's why I was late coming on. I was actually doing research for that. So, putting together a few things. Yay. Megan says, hey, Les, Bitsy gets his flap taken care of at the end of the month. Really? I wonder why they just didn't do it today. Huggy Bear, hello. Hey, girl, hey. Says Huggy Bear. What is his flap? Yep, snoring no more. Yep, we're going to de-snore the doggy. Going to de-snore the doggy. I've got several bits of news today. I like the snoring. Snoring's never bothered me. Honestly. It's a thin skin in his throat and they clip it. Yep. Yeah, I've never been one to be bothered by snoring. I go right to sleep. Don't matter. I don't care. I think it's because of my mom. My mom snored all her life. The cat Oscar purrs real loud. It is adorable. I think a cat's purring is soothing. Not that I'm a cat fan. I'll end up with a cat and have pink fuzzy slippers, have Noxzema or cold cream on my face with curlers in my hair and a big pink house coat. It happens all the time, and when he is excited, he can't catch his breath. Oh, that's why I would do it, is because he couldn't breathe. Tess Modeste, hello. Good evening, Les. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Tess. Snickerdoodle's like, me too, Les. Yeah, I've never been bothered by snoring. But I did get a couple bits of news today. And I can't believe Generation Nation noticed me. Yes. I love it. Love it. Actually came in here. I love to listen to a cat purr. It's relaxing. I think so too. But all of the dogs we've ever had snore. My parents. My sister snores like a mug now. She never did as kids. Oh, the news. Well, first of all, my sister has to have her hernia surgery. As y'all, those of you who were with me last year, my sister lived with me about a year, and the first part of last year, she had hernia surgery. Well, she wouldn't listen, and it came apart. So now she has to have it again the first week of February, and it's going to be worse this time on her. So she called back tonight, and Nadine Stats, hello. So she said, Les, I need to talk to you about my hernia surgery. And she said, can you drive? And I was like, well, yeah. I said, I just don't have a vehicle of my own right now. And she says, well, I was wanting to talk to you if you can come over during the day sometimes, like once or twice a week, and help me out and stuff. And I said, sure, why don't you just stay here? And I know that's why she was calling. I know that's what she wants because she knows I don't have a vehicle. Hello, your friend. So I said, why don't you just stay here? I was like, the bed's in the big bedroom. I said, I'll sleep on the recliner. I said, that's no big deal. It's where I slept for the longest time. And I said, I kind of took over yours and turned it into my office. But I said, why don't you just stay here? I can take care of you. Well, I'll call you tomorrow and talk about it. And this was like 8 o'clock. I was like, what? Oh, I sold my truck. I'm getting another one. My mom and dad are giving me my dad's truck. As soon as mom buys him a truck. And it's just like my truck, except for it's a newer model. I had a 2002 Ford F-150 extended cab, and I think my dad's is like a 2007 Ford F-150 extended cab. Same truck, just a little different inside. So, so she said, I have to go poop. And I said, what, you can't call me back after you take a poopy? She's like, no, I go to bed. That girl used to go to bed at 10. Now she goes to bed at like 8:30. What the hell is going on with the world today? Well, anyway, so she's going to call me tomorrow. More than likely, she'll stay here. And I said, we don't care if Larry stays. I don't care. Apparently, I care if he's drunk, but apparently he quit drinking. So I won't care. I'm not going to have a drunk stay in my home. That's my job. If there's going to be drunk in his house, it's going to be me. But I'm not falling off the wagon anytime soon. Don't plan on it. So, my mom, too, at 8:30, she's in bed. Yeah, I can't do that. I have tried, but I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, hey, my hubby goes to bed at 8, but he gets up at 4:45. Exactly. Now, if I did that, yeah, I would. So I got that little bit of news today, so I'll just get the bed ready. I'm up all night. I hate it. It's a snickerdoodle. I usually like after I end my live stream, I'm usually about half hour, 45 minutes at the latest, an hour, because I've got stuff to finish up, and then I try to get to bed, and then some nights I just lay there and toss and turn, and some nights I get to sleep early. So yeah, my brother came to visit, stayed with my parents, and he stayed drunk most of the visit, so I didn't really spend much time with him. Yeah, I don't like it either. I get up with him, but sometimes I don't even go to bed. Yeah. Huggy Bear says, are we celebrating New Year's again? No, I wear hats all the time. I just don't know. I had my one hat in here that was my Columbus Zoo hat, and Nina took off with it, my ball cap. So I wear all kinds of hats. And then sometimes I don't. So I got that news today. And I was supposed to have Gabby and Nina, my granddaughter, and her mother here. And I didn't get to see Nina today. They didn't come over. So I'm like, what the hell? Haven't been able to get a hold of them all night either. I was like, where's Nina at? What the hell? So, and my other little bit of news is, while I was out earlier, and I got me my fish and nuggets, and right there's my drink. While I was out earlier at McDonald's, because another thing I watch is public freakouts. And so I came across this whole series of public freakouts in fast food restaurants. So I've been watching them. And so I asked the girl at the window. I actually got it on camera. Of course, I wasn't recording her. I just had it on my dash. And I said, look, I want you to know I've been watching these videos, blah, yeah. I have newfound respect, and yeah. And I said, so I was just wondering, does that kind of stuff happen here in our town? She went, oh, yeah, all the time. I said, really? She said, yeah, you'd be surprised. And I said, ooh, I said, I had to come in here for a week straight and see if I can catch anything. She said, the best time is lunchtime. She said, almost every day. I said, I will be here. I'm just going to sit there with my drink and bring my laptop in here and just go for it, record it. I'm not joking. I'm just going to record that bitch. I hope there's some good ones. So she told me when to come. So Holly Girl says you need to look up dumb 911 calls, dog breaking call. Oh my God. Oh geez. I'm telling you what, people are so. You didn't make my sandwich right. I'm going to sue. Are you serious? I know I've destroyed your restaurant, but I'm going to call corporate. You're going to get fired. Really? They're about as dumb as the sovereigns, I'm telling you. But who knows? Somebody in here might want to be a sovereign citizen. You never know. I can't imagine why, but hey, it happens. You know. Some people think they're smart. They do the sovereign citizen route, and I just think they're running from shit. They don't pay taxes. If they get into an accident, oh well, they don't have insurance. A lot of them don't have licenses. Their car's not registered. They don't give up identification of who they are. And to hear them in court is about funny. So I would love to hear somebody who said they didn't make my sandwich right, so I want $50 million. Dude, you should have just had them remake it. You know, yelling at them is not going to get you good service. I hate to tell you guys this. And not giving a cop identification when they pull you over is not a smart idea either. It's really not. I still have full coverage insurance on my 2005 car because people around here don't ever carry insurance. Yeah, I've never dreamed of a vehicle without full coverage. I don't care if it's used or not. Dead serious. I've carried full coverage on all my vehicles. Brand new or used. Paid off or not. I've always carried full coverage. Nadine says, what do you need to do to sovereign? Hey, leave us sovereign citizens alone. Little Miss, hello. Okay, well, I'm nodding off here, so I'm going to go to bed. Let's see you later. Okay, Maggie, you have a good night, and thank you for coming in. Thank you. To be a sovereign citizen, you actually, I have some paperwork printed off that they love to show. I just don't know where I put it. That they love to show the cops. They're what they call travelers. They don't drive, they travel. You only need to have a license to drive when you're in a commercial use. And if you're not engaged in commerce, then you don't need a license to drive. And I'm sitting there thinking, y'all go to the store, don't you? That's why you're driving. That's engaging in commerce, but they say, but they're not paid to drive. If you can't prove that they're being paid to drive, then they don't need a license. So they don't have licenses. They have these, they travel. They don't drive. So you can't get them for traveling. You know, they're not driving, they're traveling. I just wish they would. And if you impede my way, screw you. Exactly. They don't recognize regular police officers as authority because they're too stupid. They prefer to have the sheriff over a chief or police supervisor. They're not smart enough. They don't know the laws, but a sheriff does. The problem is in some states, some jurisdictions, the sheriff does not have the authority that a chief of police does. Here, the sheriffs do. They have more authority. So, Little Miss refuses to give anything to a cop. So that's what they do. Are you a sovereign citizen, Little Miss? MK Estrada, hello. How are you, sweetie? Ooh, really, sheriff over police? Yeah. And some sheriffs have greater authority than the chief of police, and in other places they don't. Here where I live, the sheriff actually has more authority over the chief of police because the sheriff is the only one that's smart enough to know the real laws. Little Miss says, "Hey, I'm not stupid." No, I will say this about Little Miss. No, that is one thing you cannot say about her. You cannot say that word about her. That is for sure. And I've always respected her beliefs. I am a person that knows her rights. Yep. She does. I always respect her beliefs. Always will. I just love her to death. I have nothing to hide. I just hand over my license and insurance and registration. But I have family members that are cops and military with security clearances. Same here. Loomis says, all we have here are sheriffs. Holly says, so if I refused, it could hurt them. Nadine says, to be honest, I thought they were like royalty, sovereign. No. And Loomis says, I have nothing to hide either. I have nothing to hide either. Like, if I'm out on a public sidewalk or if I'm in a public place and if I'm filming something, this is one of the things I like about Chi-Town too. It's called First Amendment audit. But if I'm out in public and I'm just walking and a cop stops me and asks me for my name, I might give my first name. I mean, that's about it because they have no reason to stop me. They have no reason to ask me what I'm doing or not because I don't look menacing. I'm just walking. I have nothing to hide, but there's no reason for it. But if I'm out 3 o'clock in the morning in an area that's known for break-ins and stuff, and if they want to ask me my name, I'm going to give them my name then because I'll be like, look, and they'll be like, what are you doing here? I'm just walking this way to a friend's house, or I'm walking this way to get home. Nadine says misleading sovereign for me anyway. Yeah. They're not even sure what it means for real. But I just gauge the situation. But there's no reason a lot of times if you're just like, say you're at an event and you're in a parking lot and you're walking between cars, they have no right to stop you because you're walking somewhere, you're not damaging vehicles or nothing. To detain me for something like that, I think is silly. Now, if you watch me vandalize a car, that's a different story. But I'm not going to sit there and just be like, I'm just walking. Little Missus, I just know my rights. And everybody should know their rights. They really, really should. And just for everyone's information, that if you are out in public, you have no expectation of privacy. So you are allowed to film out in public. If you have no expectation of privacy, you are allowed to film in that area. You are allowed to film in public buildings that are public. Now, going into offices and stuff like that, no, you're not allowed. But the public part, you're allowed to film. You know, I live in a small town. Unless we are pulled over, we aren't asked for ID as such. Well, yay! I live in a Little Miss says, "Holy moly, you would love to see me in court." I would. I really would, Little Miss. So, but if you're in a public building, you are allowed to film like the lobby and stuff. Another good one is like the post office. You're allowed to film the lobby. You just can't film behind the scenes. Which I'll be honest with you, I think that's fair because I don't want anyone's job. I don't want their job endangered. I don't want them endangered, especially the post office folks. My sister's worked for the post office forever. I wouldn't think, even though I've taken a tour back where they work and everything, I know how it works back there and all that. I don't want nobody knowing that because it's bad enough, you know. Anything you say will be used against you. Exactly. That's why you want to try to say as little as possible. My town is ridiculously small. I actually know most of the cops from when I've worked retail so much. Oh yeah, I know a lot of the cops. I know a lot. Hell, the chief of police used to be my adopted uncle. His name was Tom, and for some reason he just their family and my family are close. I've seen the grandkids born and shit like that, and he's passed away now, but yeah, he was our Uncle Tom. Got Cheryl out of a jam. Dead serious. Keep trying. Hello. Curious what you think about drones. My neighbor got one for Christmas and has been flying it over our place and the other neighbors. I like drones, but I don't record. I don't have anything huge with my drone. I have smaller ones, and I have a real tiny one that I used to keep on my desk. And I like drones. I don't think they should be used to spy. No. I don't believe in spying on them and stuff. And you certainly shouldn't be pestering your neighbors. Little Miss said, I've gone to jail so many times. Oh, honey. Chris, hello. Yeah, I've gotten my husband out of tickets before. Just contacted some cop friends. Yeah, my sister sideswiped a Corvette. And she took off. I just went, Jesus, Cheryl. So the guy tried to gouge Cheryl. And actually gouged my parents. My sister was 16, 17 at the time. And I'm like, Jesus. And how you doing, Chris? Drones are okay. It's the cell towers you got to worry about. I don't think people should spy with drones, but I like drones. I do. I don't have one with a camera. I would love to have one with a camera. Don't get me wrong. Not to spy on the neighbors or anything, but in the woods and stuff like that. See if there's anything going on. That's not good to do. Okay. And then Holly says, and don't do the DNA ancestry stuff either. You sign your DNA away when you do it. Yeah. I'm doing good, enjoying my several days off in a row. Awesome. Keep trying says, thanks, Les. Yeah, I just don't think you should spy on them. But I would love to have one with a camera for the woods. You know, see what's in there. See if I can find Bigfoot or something. You never know. You never know. You never know what you can find. But not to spy on. My luck around here where I live, if I try to spy on the neighbor, they'll shoot it. Like in the summertime, if I'm outside, you'll hear the gunshots across the street. God, yet last week they were starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my God. You can make cool intro videos with drones. Hell yeah. But I don't blame spying, no. They take your DNA now when you are arrested. Oh, yeah. I heard about them doing that. I don't care if they take my DNA. I just want them planting it somewhere. Yeah, they take your DNA because you're arrested, you're in the system, and they want to see if you've committed any other crime. My fear is they'll plant it somewhere. So, and he says, I know now not to stop behind a police that is making arrests. Got a gun in my face. I was lost and I wanted to ask directions. Wrong thing to do. Oh my God. Fingerprints and mouth swab. Yep. I agree with you, Holly, about the DNA kits. My mother gave us those kits for Christmas. Hubs sent his in, but I won't do it. Yep, keep trying. I won. I won't either. Yeah. And keep trying, by the way. Hello. Welcome to the lounge. It's pretty sad. You grow up loving your country and then you end up afraid of it when you get older. You get afraid of your own country. So that's pretty sad. I liked it better when I was a kid. I really did. If I can go back to the 80s and stay there, I would love it. 18 Stat says, I love America. Look, I love America too. That doesn't mean I can't be afraid of them. There are, let's face it, there are people in government that just should not be there, and I'm scared to death. I'm not always. But I love America. I wouldn't live anywhere else. I think America, you're as free as a human being can get on this planet. Now I go around oozing DNA wherever I go. Poor little miss. It's just funny how that sounds. But I do love America. We are as free as a human being can get on this earth. And the people that don't believe it, go to another country. Why do you think so many people are fighting to get in here? They're not even wanted to keep my Belgian nationality. Little Missus, I'm scared of a police state. Yep. Don't be surprised if one day they declare martial law. Oh, Belgium is bad right now. Yeah, so I don't like when people say America sucks. Well, get the hell out. That's exactly how I feel. America sucks. We'll see ya. Dead serious. There ain't nothing keeping you in this country. Nothing. See, Chris, if you're still listening, if I went to OBS and had my green screen and lights up, I mean my lights up and everything, I could have the American flag flying behind me. We'll miss days for the weather. So do I. I bitch about the cold, but I like the cold, but I bitch about it. I bitch about it all the time, but I like it. I bitch more about the 100-degree temperatures. Nadine Stat says, I'm proud to be an American since 2006. You go, girl. You go, girl. I'm proud to be an American, too. Keep trying says, oh, good. Glad you're here, Nadine. Yep. Did you get your room set to date? Nope. Nope. They didn't even come over. So I had to do other shit, though, that I'd already planned on doing while they were doing this. So we'll have to tackle it tomorrow. I don't know where to put half this stuff. I really don't. It's a shame, too, because I need to get rid of that monitor, and she's supposed to come over. Yeah, I know. I know. I should eat my dinner. It's sitting right there. It's probably cold as shit. I'm sipping on my pop, though. Eat some nuggets. Hell yeah. So anyway, so I know now when to go to McDonald's for their little brouhahas that happen. It's at lunchtime. So keep trying. Belgium has huge problems with illegal immigration. As you can tell, we do too here. I think every country does, actually. We think it's just a United States thing, and it's not. It's all over the world. We're not the only ones that live in this world. But Eric Garcia, hello. How are you? So yeah, it's hello, California. I just said that. This country has a problem with it too. It's not just a United States thing. It's a world thing. So my hand, oh God, this cold weather is tough on the bones. Of course, it would help if I actually wore gloves. I just don't know where they're at, so I'm going to get a new pair this year. I know I'm new here, but I love the way you say hello. It would be great for radio. That's what a lot of people say. I do have an ASMR channel that I'm working on. I'm trying to do better with it. And he says, it's freaking cold on porch. I bet it is. It's freaking cold out in my garage. Dead serious. If I want to go back to the apartments that I lived in before I moved in here. If I get back there, My landlords were going to let me do. Going to let me do what I was going to do before. I was going to totally enclose my porch in plastic or something heavy, really heavy, so that way I could sit outside, smoke, and talk and shit like that. Little Missus, it's killing me. California cold is bad. Oh yeah, I know parts of Northern California gets cold. But hey, it hasn't been cold yet. We've had a lot of mild temperatures till today. Oh, 26. I haven't felt that in a long time. So, which will probably be cold in June. It's usually what it means. She made a rooster a sweater. I don't blame you. Poor little things. Chickens around here are used to it. Liz, I'll send you a pic. I did enclose the porch. Awesome. That's what I would hope to get back over there. I liked my landlords. I thought they were nice, which they were. The husband started to get a little shitty after we said we were going to move because we were there 11 and a half years. They weren't thrilled because we were the only ones that actually paid rent on time, like clockwork. So put a little heater out there. It'll make the porch nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. Oh, heavy tent fabric and heavy plastic. That's what I was wanting to get, tent fabric, and put it over it. I wonder if I can do that to my back porch now. I don't know. I have a screened-in porch, says Holly, but it is just too cold to enjoy it right now. I don't blame you. My porch isn't screened in, nothing. It's just conducive for summer, and then it's got the we got a ceiling fan out there. That's one of the greatest things you can put on your porch. Back porch, folks. If you have a porch with what my grandma called it, a porch with a lid. Yeah. Put a ceiling fan out there. It's so much better in the summertime. Vixen, hello, Hazel-eyed. Hi, Les. Just woke up and I am freezing. It's 23 and snowing here. Screw this weather. It was 26. Let me see what it is now. Let me update it. But I went out a little bit ago, so I'm the night person anyway. I drive a lot at night. Let me see. Let me update it. Yep, it's 23 here now. And the high today is only going to be 29. Can you believe that bullshit? So, yay. Oh, God, my foot. Jeezy cow. Oh, man. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. I really don't. It's just random stuff. And I'm so glad Degeneration Nation came in. That was awesome. That was fantastic. It was like almost 70 yesterday. This is some shit. I know. Snow on Sunday here, says Nadine. Holly says, my hubby just got home from work and is hungry, so off to IHOP. All right. You have a good night, Holly. Thank you for coming in. I could have went to IHOP. Didn't feel like it. IHOP is on our Uber Eats now. So we're coming up in the world here in my town. If you can believe it. We're on Grubhub and Uber Eats now. And there's one I think it's called Food Dash or something like that. So, but I wouldn't order from them places unless I order like $30 worth of food, because it's not worth it. You pay $5 for, like if I had ordered Uber Eats, I got filet fish and nuggets, and it was $5, and you pay $4.50. Man, that's some awfully expensive sandwich and nuggets. So, and I really wanted it when I went. They're just sitting here. Hey, we're coming up in the world. We are getting a Taco Bell, says Hazel. All right, Taco Bell. Nadine said, just made me eggs, diced potatoes, and from Aldi and cheese. I know somebody eats that shit all the time. Oy vey. I love watching tornado videos too. I watch weird stuff. I do. Nadine says, now smoking cig after food. Snickerdoodle's frozen. I watch some really weird stuff because weird things interest me. I'm just a weird person, I guess. I don't get into I don't get into a lot of the same things other people get into. I just don't. I like to watch just stuff that just was weird. You know, or I don't know. I just have weird things. I love the science of tornadoes. I just like to watch them. I like to videotape them. Hazel says, yummy, Nadine. Well, minus the eggs, maybe, or add blue cheese dressing. Her and blue cheese. And what's strange is I actually have blue cheese dressing in my refrigerator in case somebody wants them for wings. You know, or something like that. Buffalo wings. Which my family does. I don't eat it. I don't eat wings, but hey. I keep mustard in my refrigerator because of my sister. She doesn't eat mayo and shit like that. She'll eat mayo, but she prefers mustard on her sandwiches. Snickerdoodle said that's too. I've never caught one on video, but maybe one day. I caught one at night, but it wasn't like, it was near me. So my dad loved hurricanes and tornadoes. I like the tornadoes. Tornadoes, I know I can get underground and be safe. Hurricanes, no, not so much. Nadine says, guys, question, how much can a person take from husband who starts to get dementia? I'm on my end. Ooh. Honey, I've lived through it through 2 people in my family. It's hard. He's really losing it. The one thing I tell people is don't try to do it all on your own. Get help. Get help. Get home health ins. See what your insurance will cover. Get help because you're going to need time for yourself. Get help. I know the feeling. And people think they have to do everything on their own. No. Get help. You're going to need your time. And you need to keep your mind clear and try to put things in perspective too. Get help. Because if they have dementia, first of all, they're eventually not even going to really recognize who you are. Get lots of help. Don't try to do it all alone. My girlfriend did that for 5 years with her mom. It was very hard. It is very hard. So they're going to say things that will hurt your feelings, but they don't know. You know, you're the one watching it. They are who they are on the inside. You know, they're not watching it. You are. So you're the one who's offended and stuff. Sometimes they get violent. Sometimes they get very docile. It could go either way. Sometimes they can get mean. Sometimes they get super nice. Well, it starts mostly at night. It's called sundowning. That's what it's called. And it's usually associated with Alzheimer's rather than just regular dementia. I'm taking care of plenty of them. Yep. Yeah, I went through 2 family members. It's stressful. It's really, really stressful. So get help. Get help. That's all I can say. Even if you're taking care of someone who is physically challenged, whose mind is all there but can't very well take care of themselves, get help. Dead serious. It's the only thing I can say. A lot of us have been through it. It's hard. Yeah, he started to say I stole stuff from his girl. Yep. Yep. Get help. There are agencies out there who are home health care, or if you can afford a private one, but get help. I don't think people realize if you're taking care of someone like that and you have help, even if it's have somebody sit with them while you go to the grocery store, that grocery store trip is so freeing. You know? Yep, I would talk to the doctors and he can put on medication to help him sleep and new stabilizers as well. Got my neighbor checking on me all the time. Well, that's nice, but you still need help. And it's going to get worse. So, yeah. So, excuse me. Anywho, he has sleep meds, but the meds to calm him down, he refuses to take. Yep. You can't make them either. Unless you're feeding him and hide it in something. So, does anyone have any ideas of what kind of videos they like to see coming from my channel other than what's in my head? Sneak it in his food or drink, crush it up. Yeah, if they can be crushed. No, can't do that. Cops told me, yeah, you can't make them. It's one of the hardest things. It's one of the hardest things. Yep. The loss of sleep. No, you're tired and wore down and constantly watching and praying that your great grandma doesn't go out on the front porch again, sit down with a shotgun, threatening to shoot the neighbors. Yeah. I'm like, Grandma, what are you doing out here? I'm just protecting my property. Okay. Yeah. I don't envy that at all. I don't know what's worse, having somebody's mind go away and their body's perfect, or having somebody's bodies go away and their mind is perfect. I don't know which is worse. That's what Jim started saying. You get something from a doctor. That's what my girlfriend had to do, or her mom refused to take her medicine. You can still do that. They can still refuse to take it. But honestly, if their meds can be crushed, like the meds to calm him down, if they're able to be crushed, I'd put it in his ice cream pudding, whatever he likes to eat. I'd put it in there. They mixed it in her drink, so she didn't know. Some people don't drink all their drinks. Some people don't drink at all. But one thing I have found, whether they have dementia or not, they like junk food. Yes, I had him to doctors. He went ballistic, said I ambushed him. Exactly. But if the meds to calm him down, I would ask the pharmacist. They know the best. If the meds can be crushed, I would seriously, if he still eats junk food, crush it and put it in his junk food. like I said, ice cream, pudding. If he likes anything that's soft or whatever, like cookies with cream filling in or whatever, I'd stick it in that cream filling. I've had to do it. Nadine, is it time to have serious help? Maybe a least restrictive residential setting. My grandma had Alzheimer's. It's so hard to say so hard. It's so hard to say the least. Yeah. And I'm one of those. I try to keep them at home as long as possible. And if you can get contact a home health agency, they know about insurance and stuff. Call your insurance, see if it covers, if it will cover home health. There are agencies out there. Well, the government shut down now, but there are agencies out there that are not government that'll help. If you want to keep him home, which it sounds like he doesn't really need to go to a rest home yet, so I've seen it. Taking care of him. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Yeah. And that's something you shouldn't go through alone. I think there are support groups for people. Some places have them, some places don't. Support groups for people who are in that situation too. Sometimes it's just good to talk about it. Plus, it gets you out of the house. You know. So, I told my mom, I said, if Dad ever loses his mind, I said, you're going to have to put him in over there in their healthcare or something on Unit 3, because he'll be combative. I already know. My dad will be the combative type. And I said, Mom, I will not be able to control him. I know she won't. I said, I'd hate to have to knock my own dad out. Come on now. Can't sleep with him in the same room. He gave a shine already. I sleep in guest room. Yep. Yep. Get out. It's the only thing I can say. You know, my dad would as well. He has a temper. It would be very bad. Sometimes if they have a temper, they become very docile. I've seen them all. And but I know my dad would be the combative type. I already know. I've seen it. I have no idea. I have no idea. Docile means they become very timid, tame. docile, docile. It's that slang I got. They become very quiet, timid. That kind of thing. Docile, like calm, relaxed, easy going. Yeah. So you never know which way the wind will change. Honestly, you never know. Never know. Everyone is different. They really are. They really, really are. As you said, docile. I think needing was a, yeah. It's my slang. See, I learned something. Oh, you should always try to learn something new every day. Should always try. Always try. Oh. So, no suggestions on what you guys want to see from my channel? None? Yeah, okay, on a better note. Yeah, some cooking. Yeah, that's gone without saying. I'm gonna be doing some. I agree with you, Liz. Much Alzheimer's in my family, and it's like you said, some go the opposite of their previous personality. Yep. You never know. Would it be Alzheimer's or dementia? But yeah, I'm doing cooking videos. I'll be doing a whole bunch in a row and then just release them every so often. So doing some baking and some cooking and a lot of other happy horse crap. So some cooking. People always say the cooking, and I don't know why. I'm just a regular down home country cook. Cool, like your slow cooker menu. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more of that. I just gotta keep people out of my slow cooker because they think they know more than me. I'm like, son of a bitch. Travel around your area, maybe haunted places, national parks, interviews with people. Oh, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that. I can do some haunted places. There's several places here in Newark that's been on the Travel Channel. There's another channel that's been on. I'd like to go to Indian Mound Park at night, but they'll kick your ass out. I have a feeling some shit goes on there at night. Nadine's like, okay, time to get off the porch. Let me eat some nuggets before. I don't feel like eating anymore. They're probably cold as shit, too. No, they're not. They're a little warm. Eat my nuggets. Well, sweet sour sauce from Mickey D's. There. Oh, Yvette, I tell you. Been a long day. Been a long day. Kind of cold. You want them when you get them. When you get home, you get busy talking. Then you don't want nothing no more. Storm chasing and stargazing is something that I've got to do. Well, stargazing, it's actually better in the wintertime to stargaze, but it's so fucking cold. Storm chasing I gotta do in the spring, summer. I'm eating my nuggets. I would have done storm chasing last summer, but we didn't have any storms. I mean, this is ridiculous. It either went south or north of us, or it would go over us and hit us east. I was so disappointed. I wanted to so bad because I love the storm chase. I love getting lightning strikes and shit. Now, not this past summer. Summer before last, I took a couple of good lightning strikes behind my house. A couple good ones. I think the spring will be more active, says Snicker, and then Nadine says we had thunderstorm last night. I can't be that lucky. I could not be that lucky this past year. But who knows? Maybe this year. I hope so. And I hope spring is active. But hell, it seems like spring anymore don't happen here till like the end of May. I like thunderstorms, especially at night, because the ones at night are worse. I love a good thunderstorm at night. I'm going to have to put something up. I think I might get another shed if I move to the apartment, because I could stand beside the shed and still be blocked by a bunch of shit and still get great footage. So, but the good thing is that when there's a twister in my town, they're always small ones, but they do damage. Don't get me wrong. Last year they took apart lawn and garden at, was it not just past summer before last. It was a small one, but it took apart lawn and garden. It took the roof off and everything. The good thing about that is I'm close. So even if a storm starts and I see green in the sky, I know where to go to park. Because it's always in the same area. I am in a high. That's where I'm at. So I know where to park. And it's always in the same area. These twisters are either 30th Street or on 79 where Walmart and Lowe's are. Yep, high. High State Buckeyes. Urban Meyer just quit. And that's a shame. So there goes our football program. Not that I'm a huge Ohio State fan. I'm more of a Notre Dame fan. Where you at, Nadine? Don't tell me Indiana, right? No, Pennsylvania. Nobody's ever from Pennsylvania. Awesome. Oh my God, I love Ohio. Spent some time in Cleveland in summer. Never saw such green. Mm-hmm. A lot of Ohio is green. Actually, really most of it. PA is so beautiful too. Yeah, that's green. Always wondered why they consider Ohio Midwest. Nadine's 1 hour from Philly. Well, damn. Bucks County. I'm in Licking County. Which is a lot of country. You know what was funny growing up? My parents always thought I'd be the big city girl and my sister be the country girl. And turns out it's like opposite. I've lived in the big cities and in some big cities and stuff. I don't like it. I prefer the country. Most expensive county in PA. I'd move the hell out of there. Mm. Oh God. Snickerdoodle, I love the country. Me too. Trevor Houston's been a while. Yes, I remember you. Says hello, Liz. Not sure if you remember me, of course. And it's been a while since I watched one of your live streams. Just been busy with school and spending time with family over the holidays. I don't blame you. I do not blame you, Trevor. Hello. Welcome back to the lounge. Everything okay with you, Trevor? Scott, hello. I'm in Hamilton County, not the high one, but the Tennessee one. I was going to say, Scott, I didn't know you were in a high. I'll send you some lightning pics I took, Les. Awesome snicker. I only got a video of a couple good strikes behind my house. And our tornado from a couple years ago. I forget how many years ago now. I don't know how to work these daggone fancy digital cameras. I like my Minolta X370. That's the one that I miss. I knew that one inside and out. But these newfangled digital ones, I can't figure them out. Liz, when are you going to do the courtroom? As you can tell, the green screen is up. Chris has the logo and desk. And I'm going to order in a powdered wig, and then we're going to get to it. I was going to tell people to send in grievances and shit like that. So Trevor says, thank you, and you're looking fabulous as always. Thank you. I'm doing fine. My Wednesday was good, and now it's a cold night. Yeah, I think we're all experiencing cold nights now. Yeah, for my courtroom, what I want to do is, I don't know if I want to set up a separate email or just use the one I got and have people put in the subject line courtroom. And so that way I have an idea of what the grievances are or whatever. And we'll put you on a so-called docket. And we'll schedule your court date, so to speak. Excuse me. It can be, just so you everybody knows, you know, I've got my gavel right here. My robe is right there. Although I think I may have to order another robe. I think the zipper is busted on the bottom of it, so I may have to order a new robe. But it comes in like 3 days. And you guys have to bring the grievance. If there's anybody to defend it, we can have somebody defend it. And the chat room is the jury, and I am the judge. So we will have a ruling, and then we will have what the punishment should be. And of course, the chat room is the jury. So I think it will be awesome. I think it will. So I will come out with a video. We'll have the background to it. We'll have the judge, have the seat, everything. And that sounds really cool. Yes. The only thing you cannot do is you cannot mention names of other YouTubers or other YouTube channels. You can name the situations. You can talk about situations all you want. But I'm not going to be in the middle of a brawl with other YouTubers and their channels and no. Because you know, I know there's things that go on that I don't know about, don't want to know about, don't care to know about. Nah. But you can do situations. You just cannot name other YouTubers or YouTube channels, that kind of stuff. You know. So, but you can do situations. And like I said, I'll be the judge. The chat is the jury. So, but what I will, like I said, I don't know. I think I might just have him send it to the LEZ'S Lounge at gmail.com and put in subject line courtroom. And then that way I can have like a fake folders, you know, how judges, they'll open up the folders and read it and stuff like that. I'll have, I'll read what the charge is and what the defense is, and it could be fake. It could be real. I don't care. I won't know. You know, it could be funny and, you know, it could be sad or whatever. Just say you got a friend and say, hey, let's do this. Say that you put ketchup on my banana and I'm suing you for it, you know, that kind of thing. It could be anything. And, you know, I'll say, well, this is the chart. This is what is brought against you. This is the response. and we go from there. You know, but I'll have a docket, and I'll let you know which night that we're going to be doing it on, and go from there. I think it'll be funny. Scott says sounds like fun. Yeah, I think so too. It's get people engaged, talk to each other, something funny, you know, and we'll see how it works. I'll get a powdered wig. So, but I think I'm gonna have to get another robe because I think the zipper is busted on that one because I can't seem to get it to go. So I think it'll be awesome once everybody, you know, because there's a lot of people waiting for that, and there's a lot of people that want it. So I think that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Just to see, you know, the sense of humor of people or what's going on out there, or, you know, it could be something somebody really wants an opinion on, and something that, you know, somebody just wants to bring a case against someone just for the poops and smiles. I know I'm going to be presenting, and I want the chat to, you know, make their judgment. There's a couple, and I'm the judge, so, you know, I'm going to lay out a case out there, and what do you guys think? You just want to bang that gavel? Yes. Yes, I do. And I'm going to have, when I do the judge show, it's going to be early. It's going to be like 10 o'clock, 10:30 early my time, Eastern Coast time. It's going to have to be early. I don't want to wake everybody up, and especially if my sister comes to stay. She'll be here at least 6 weeks. So, can you imagine? And if it gets big enough, I'll have it earlier in the day. You know, I'll have it early evening, and that way it could be like a prime time thing. You never know on the days we do the judge shows. I hope it's a success. I really do. And it could be over everything and anything. Like you guys, you know, I was talking about the sovereign citizens. It could be over that, like that. Yes, that's a very good time. But when I do it, it'll have to be early. And depending on how many people sign up and will be here and stuff. And if they're not, we can put them in contempt of court. And they can be like publicly shamed. That's their punishment. They're going to be publicly shamed. They're going to be like, "What is up, girl? Do you have theme song?" Yes, I do. It's called, I know what it's called. I'm trying to think of who it's by. Son of a bitch. I know the quickest way to find out. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. How could I forget them? It's called Testify by Rage Against the Machine. Now, I'm only going to be able to play like 15 seconds of it, but I think I know which part I want. But it's called Testify by Rage Against the Machine. That'll be my theme song. Can you get any more hard rock than that? And I actually want to have an intro video for it. And that's going to take me a minute to think of. That's going to take me a minute to think of how I want to do the intro video. Sticker Doodle, I like that song. Isn't that a good theme song for me, though? I mean, really. People think I like country music. No, I'm rock at heart. I've got rock and roll in my soul. So I think that's a good theme song. I'll have to listen to that song. I like rock. Yeah, that's it. And of course, I'm gonna. It's not the beginning of the song. It's I don't know. There's about 2 or 3 parts of that I would really like to have. So I'm gonna have to pick. Danette says, "Hello, Liz. I love that song and rock and roll." Same here, Danette. Hello. Yeah, same here. How you doing, Danette? Say hello to Anthony for me. And I've also solved because I got a top hat that's St. Patrick's Day, and I've got a top hat that's for game night. But the problem is they're green, and I have a green screen. So it would just look like I'm have like 4 cards floating above my head or a black band just floating above my head. Come to find out, on the other side of this is blue, and I can use a blue screen. And when I use the blue screen, I can wear my green top hats. Thank you, Danette. So, like right now, if I had the blue screen on, my hat would not show up, but the glitter will. You know. So I'm loving that. So, yay! But I'm confused with the OBS. Chris started showing me a little bit last night. He was doing everything, but it was awesome. It was awesome. Nadine says, "Okay, guys, night time for me. Thanks for listening. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm going to be getting ready to get off here anyway. It's almost past my bedtime." Huh. Ooh. That's why you're wearing a blue hat right now. Well, I don't have a green screen on. So the green screen isn't turned on. I just got it up. I don't have my lights. I don't know how to turn it on through OBS. But Chris turned it on through OBS last night just to see what it looks like. And oh my God, that would be funny. Have a bouncing Les do like a music trivia with a green screen. I could. You never know. I could very well do that. Oh God, the stuff. Oh, the green screen stuff. I'm gonna get my use out of it. That is for sure. Now I'm sleepy. Have a good night, Les. You're welcome, Scott. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Oof. Would that be awesome if the judge should took off and I'd have to have it like at like 8, 9 o'clock? Oh yeah. That would make me happy. But I think the judge thing, like Danette could bring something up against Anthony and say he snored too loud last night and he farted twice and baked me out of the sheets. Well, we can have that in court, and the chat is the jury, and we'd be like, Anthony, your punishment is your ass has to hang out the sheets from now on for a week. There you go. Stuff like that. I'm going to get some sleep now. It was great to be able to catch your live stream. Blessings to you. Same to you, Trevor. Thank you for coming in, hon. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness. I've got so much crap to do. But yeah, we can do. See what I mean? Didn't it? It could be funny. It could be sad. You know, I'm looking for Joe to jump in on this and have a grievance towards everybody. Joe cracks me up. He really does. When was it? Last night? Last night he had like 25,000 people on his panel. I think there was like 5. And they were all yelling. That was great. Why not? Sounds like fun. Hell yeah. I just want to get people involved. I want people to talk. I want people to have fun. You know. Yeah, and poor Joe was just sitting there. Yeah, it was a mess. That was a freaking awesome hot mess. Girl, it was a hot mess last night. I'm telling you, you just don't know. Don't know what the hell they were fighting about. Don't know. I didn't care. I just was like, okay, and was just watching it. Didn't care. And you know Joe. Joe won't yell. He'll just stir the pot, but he won't yell. Like Mama. Hello. I missed a fight. And it was real. That was not rehearsed. Oh my God. Yeah, like on Joe's. You need to watch it. You need to watch the replay from last night. It was a hot mess. I loved it. Hell yeah. You know he loved it. You think there's arguments that go on in the drama community? Oh, please. Joe DIY, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the lounge. Snickerdoodle, what channel is this? Joe's channel. Easy Life Slot Productions. Oh, that's pure water. Ooh. I love Joe. I love the slot community. Well, the people that I know in there, I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. Everybody's going to go watch Easy Life now. Oh, I got to take my watch off. There's drama everywhere. Eating community, knitting community, kitten community. Oh, you wouldn't think there'd be drama in the knitting community. Oh my God, them ladies are like cutthroat. Oh my God. Yeah, there is drama everywhere. That's why I try to be as drama-free as I can, but sometimes you just can't help it. So, yeah, but it can be annoying at times. Yep. Like I said, I wish I could get into other communities. I need a guide. Jeanette says, I think they're the worst. Yeah, the knitting community. Oh my God, they might stab you in the neck with one of their knit one, purl twos. Just think of another community like I went into. I did not know, but there's an arcade game community that I've been watching, and I did not know it. Hello. Are you going live Friday night? Hello, Andrea. Welcome back to the lounge. Yeah, probably. Probably. Yes. More than likely. I wish Joe would get a green screen so he can come up with me. I mean, Andrea's like, awesome or cool beans. I'm going to finish this up and then I'm going to go. Thanks, Joe. I don't have any content on my channel. There's no, I don't, Joe's not in here. I don't think he's live. My day was steady. My day is steady. I'm trying to do 18 things at once. I don't think I'm accomplishing anything that way. I really don't. Tiring. I'm tired. But it's a good tired. Yay, no major failures. No major failures. None. Life is drama enough. I don't need things to add into it. So, well, y'all, it's 2:15. I'm going to go ahead and go. See if I can't find a couple more clips, and then I'm going to bed. I'm going to get me some sleepies. I'm finding out I like the sleepies. Sleepies is awesome, especially on cold days. But thank God I got hot chocolate. So have a good night, Les and everyone, and have a good night to everybody in here. Thank you so much for coming. I may have a live unboxing tonight or Friday, which would be Thursday night or Friday night. So yes, can't wait. So have a good night. Thank you all very much for coming. Hot cocoa is good. Sleepies are awesome. Yeah, I'm finding out I kind of like the sleepies. I'm like, this is awesome. I get to lay in bed and just relax. Okay, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll talk later. Bye.